What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and in this one we have another grading reveal. However, this time it is an SGC reveal. So if you saw the video from yesterday, we did have a PSA regular service grading reveal, and today we are back with SGC. So those orders were actually sent at the exact same time, and they came back one day apart. So if you are thinking about sending to PSA at regular, which is $100, or to SGC, which is right around $30, you know, depending on who you send through and if you want evaluation or not, the turnaround times currently at this time of recording, which is today is Thursday the 20th, they are about the same turnaround times. So yeah, I didn't do so hot on the PSA submission yesterday. We went 4 out of 6 on 9s, but I absolutely crushed this submission. This was one of my better submissions of all time. So I did send in 12 cards. The majority of these cards will actually be used in the next series of fire packs, which will be releasing tomorrow on Friday. Again, that will be the 21st. So we'll have a lower end series around $35, and then the standard series is going to be about $85. So I'll talk a little bit, you know, when I go through the submission, which is going to which. And I know yesterday, in yesterday's video, I used some clips from the preview video, and I, you know, was kind of talking about my thought process between SGC and PSA, and then what, you know, grade I thought the card might get. I might throw in some clips again on this one. I actually put a pinned comment yesterday and said, if you guys don't like this, let me know and I won't do it. The few comments that I did get were actually supportive of it, but I did go back and watch the SGC portion of that video, and honestly, I didn't really talk a lot about, you know, what grade I thought they were going to get. It was more the process of SGC versus PSA. So for any clips that I do include, they're going to be, you know, what grade, my grade predictions for the card. I don't really want to continue with the thought process between SGC and PSA. So I might throw in a few clips from that preview. We'll just see how it goes. But we don't have a giveaway to do, so we are just going to hop right in. And these are actually not in any particular order, other than they are in the same order from the preview video in case I want to put any clips in. So they're not necessarily in like the worst grade to the best grade. So starting off the bat, we do have an Anthony Edwards, and this one is out of Chronicles. This is the Honor set. I did talk about in that video how this is one of the more popular sets from Honors. And this one was pretty much going to be SGC all the way. Wasn't considering PSA, just a base Honors card. But I did think this was in really good shape. And, you know, again, I thought if it did get a 10, it would be worth it to send at that $30 mark. And it did get a 10. So we are starting out 1 for 1. This one will be in the standard series of fire packs. So Anthony Edwards out of Honors, SGC 10. Next up, we have our Keldon Johnson. You guys might remember this one. This one is the Red Wave auto from Mosaic, the rookie scripts. I had this one for a long time. I said in that video, I was waiting for the regular service to come back from PSA. But when they brought it back, it was $100. And, you know, I was kind of thinking about what the price might be or the value if it did get a 10. And honestly, I was thinking, you know, even if it did get a 10, it's probably a $200 to $300 card. So I went ahead and just submitted it to SGC at the $30 mark, and it did get a 10-10. And I also did mention I thought it would look really nice with the black jersey, kind of the black background with the black SGC slab, and I stand by that. I think this one looks really, really nice in the SGC slab. So pumped about that one getting a 10-10. I haven't made up my mind on this one yet, though. I don't know if I'm going to include this in the fire packs. I might actually sit on this one for a little while. I do think, even though Keldon Johnson went to Kentucky, I think he does have a lot of potential. The Spurs are not really a great team. I don't think they have a lot of pieces, but he is definitely a good one. So might hold on to that one for a while. I might throw it in the fire pack. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, I'm kind of leaning towards holding that one as well as the next one. So I did say the majority are going to go in the fire packs, but these are two that I'm contemplating holding. Now, this one was pretty interesting. I'll go ahead and turn it around. If you guys remember from that video, I was going to send it to PSA, but I mentioned everything on the card looked good other than I distinctly remember there was some type of surface issue on his arm. There was like, I don't really know how to describe it. It wasn't like a dimple. It was like something almost kind of like glue or something was on the card, but I could not get it off, you know, without like damaging it. So other than that, everything looked good, and I thought they might overlook it, but I didn't think it was worth it to send at 100. So I went ahead and sent it to SGC, and it did get the 10. So SGC did overlook that minor imperfection. Again, I said everything else looked good. So in my opinion, they probably, you know, potentially if that wasn't there, this could have gotten a pristine. I'm guessing it wasn't, you know, anything major enough to knock it down to a 9.5 or 9 or whatever, because obviously it did get the 10. So PSA 10s are currently doing, I think, around $300 of this card. So I think I still did the right choice sending this to SGC. I don't think it was worth the risk at $100 to potentially get a 9. And then, you know, if it gets a 9, it's not really doing you any good with PSA. So happy with an SGC 10 here. Again, thinking about keeping the LaMelo and the Keldon. Everything else will likely be in the fire packs. So next one up, we do have another Anthony Edwards. And this one is the National Pride Mosaic. This is another one I really debated on where to send it. I couldn't really decide, but I'm definitely glad I went with SGC. These National Prides, you know, a lot of these Mosaic cards I had just pulled from my hobby box, so they were brand new, weren't really sure on the values, but the National Pride value is just nowhere near what like the regular base cards like the LaMelo. So I did go SGC with this one, and it did get a 9.5. So not really sure, you know, what I missed. I thought it did look clean. I was kind of expecting a 10 on this one. So it was a little bit off here, but definitely glad I went SGC. And this one will be in the lower end series of fire packs. So of course, if I include anything in the higher end series, it has to be an SGC 10. Anything lower will be in the lower series. So next up, we have our first Cole Anthony sighting, and this is the same as the LaMelo. So thinking back on that Mosaic hobby box, that was such a good box. You know, yesterday I showed the Luka Straight Fire. We're already, you know, all these awesome cards that got really, really good grades. So next one up, Cole Anthony Red. This one was SGC all the way. And this one did also get a 10. So nice Cole Anthony. That one will be in the standard series. Next up, another one from that Mosaic hobby box. So again, just kind of showing you how good that box really was. We pulled the Stairmasters Devin Booker white parallel. So numbered to 25. Super short print Devin Booker white parallel. These white parallels, I've said it a million times, they just look so good. So yeah, this one was SGC all the way, never considered PSA, and this one unfortunately also did get a 9. This one, you know, kind of similar to the Anthony Edwards. I thought they both looked really good, was expecting 10s, but can't complain with a 9.5, you know, just a little bit off there. And then next up, we do have another LaMelo. This one is another National Pride. Now this one is the base version, so not obviously, you know, not silver, mosaic, any type of parallel. And I remember distinctly saying in that preview video, you gotta be really careful with these base cards because they show imperfections so much easier than the parallel cards. So I thought this one looked really good. And let's see what we got. I was correct, it did get a 10, so very happy about that. Again, these base cards are a lot tougher than the parallel cards, so got a 10 on the LaMelo National Pride. That one, I'm kind of up in the air on that one. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to put that in the lower end or the standard series, because again, the National Prides, the value just isn't crazy on those, but at the same time, it is a LaMelo. But then there's also, you know, nothing to go off of, so I'm not really sure where I'm going to put that one. Stay tuned on that. Still fine-tuning the fire packs. But next up, we do have a Killian Hayes. This is the silver, and thought this one looked really good. But again, you know, on the silvers and the base cards, it's really hard to expect the 10 on these just because they do show the imperfections so clearly and easily. So this one did get a 9.5. Excuse me. Can't really be too upset about that. Again, the mosaic base and silvers are just going to be really tough. Kind of like the prism base and silvers. They just, and I guess optic base and optic hollows, they just show all the surface issues so easily. So that one will be in the lower series tomorrow, the Killian Hayes silver. Next up, another LaMelo Ball. This one is the Pulsar, so from the Target box set, and I guess I just revealed the grade, so I did get a 9.5, and I distinctly remember saying that this one, along with the Fanatics box sets from yesterday's video, this one would have gone to PSA if it was centered better, but I knew it just was not worth the risk with that centering, and I was pretty spot on there because it did get the 9.5. I'm guessing if it was better centered, it would have gotten the 10. So this is a pretty nice card, gonna be in the lower end series tomorrow. So, you know, the lower end series is actually pretty stacked. It's gonna be, again, right around $35, and you know, you got some really, really nice graded cards in there. So next one up, we have another Cole Anthony. This one is the Fanatics box set. So didn't think the value would be there to send to PSA like the Anthony Edwards and the LaMelo. So we went SGC on this one. And you know, from yesterday's video, those did get 10s. Same thing here. I would honestly guess anything I sent from that box would get a 10 because that's typically how it goes. They're all going to be in the same condition for the most part. So 2 PSA 10s yesterday, SGC 10 here. So Cole Anthony Fanatic set, that will be in the standard series tomorrow. And I will say I'm also kind of considering holding on to this one. I know I said the rest would probably go on the fire packs, but I am considering holding this one just because I'm such a sucker for luminance. I did pull this one myself in that box battle. Shout out to the Mayor of Cards, our box battle at Louisville Sports Cards. I did pull this one, the Halliburton Red. I think he actually beat me with another Halliburton that was numbered 49 or 99, I can't remember. But my Luminance Red did get an SGC 10. So I love these Luminance cards so much. I'm kind of thinking about holding this one. But we'll see. Again, it's just going to come down to how many I have for the fire packs tomorrow. And next one up, we do have, or this is the last one, number 12. We do have our another Anthony Edwards. As you can tell, this one is out of Select. It is number 300, so you guys already know it is the courtside, and this is the retail courtside. And let's go ahead and reveal our final grade. It did get the 10, so as you can see from the submission, straight 9.5s and 10s. I believe we had 8 10s and 4 9.5s. So again, one of my absolute best submissions ever. Absolutely crushed it. Pretty much everything I said from that preview video was just absolutely spot on. So very happy with that. And again, finally, we're gonna finish with the Anthony Edwards Courtside Retail 10. This is definitely a nice addition to the fire packs tomorrow. So that is gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you want to let me know your favorite card from this submission down in the comments, I would definitely be interested to know. There's a lot of good ones to choose from. Again, definitely a few that I'm considering not letting go of. So would definitely be interested to know your all's thoughts. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon.